There are currently 2,000 children and teens waiting for an organ transplant, and more than 600 of them are younger than 6 years old. To speak out about the need for organ donors and to honor those that have saved lives, we're joined now by Kevin Meyer. He's the president and CEO of Life Gift. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So we are currently in National Pediatric Transplant Week. What was the need for this specific week?
So as part of the larger National Donate Life Month that's been going on in the month of April, this particular week focuses on the need for transplants in children. So of the 100,000 or so people who are waiting for transplants across the country, about 2,000 of those are children, and about 600 of those 2,000 are under the age of 6. So we're talking about infants and babies and toddlers, and that need is absolutely critical. And so it's really quite a important week to be able to say thanks to all the families who have donated in the past and to honor all those who are waiting for transplants right now, many of whom are in ICUs right now, even some in Texas here in Houston.
Oh, wow. So I actually did not know about the importance of being an organ donor until my husband's grandfather needed a heart. But how do we get more connected to the organ donation? Because you just kind of think it's just like this myth, this enigma, but when you hear people's stories, then you kind of feel more like I should be an organ donor.
Sure. Yeah, great question. So there is a national system, and Life Gift is one of the 56 organ procurement organizations in the country, and we serve the greater Houston area, Fort Worth, and West Texas. And so there is a system in place. It is a very important topic. A lot of times people don't think about it until it affects them personally. One of the most important things to do is to register as a donor at donatelifetexas.org. And make your decision to go ahead and be a donor, such that, or in the case of anything happening, you've already made that decision. And if you're not registered, then we talk with families and seek permission for donation to proceed.
Yeah, and speaking of one of those families, we had a Tomball family who lost their 1-year-old, Kobe. How many lives did he save?
Yeah, Kobe, his family has such a tragic situation. They found the courage and the generosity to donate his organs to save others. And in fact, his liver was able to save the life of a 2-year-old and then 3 other patients. So just such incredible generosity in the midst of such a terrible time.
And so if somebody wants to become an organ donor, where can they go?
So the best place to go is to donatelifetexas.org on the website. And then all of you out there who are getting your driver's licenses or renewing them, we have a wonderful partnership with the DPS. They're very helpful, and that's a great place for you to register as a donor. And then that information goes into the donor registry in Texas. We have 14.4 million people in Texas who are registered as donors, and so Texans donate life.
Yeah, I have that little heart on my driver's license. Thank you so much, Kevin, for coming and sharing this wonderful information with us. We really appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you all for getting the word out. We really, really appreciate that. It's so important.
It is. It definitely is. All right.